Good day. The team from secondary school number 9 in Pokrovsk, called Ukrainian Titans, present a project of illegal appropriation of Ukrainian Soviet-era films by the Russian Federation and the importance of protecting Ukraine's cultural heritage in the face of globalization. We aim to convey that cultural heritage is not just about physical objects, but also an inseparable part of our national identity that must be safeguarded.
We want to emphasize that films created in Ukraine during the Soviet era are undoubtedly part of Ukraine's cultural heritage and the rightful property of their creators. Despite joining the Berne Convention, the Russian Federation has illegally appropriated these works, blatantly violating international intellectual property rights. We have a full right to these cultural assets and must defend them resolutely, as they are an important part of our history, our national consciousness, and the legitimate right of Ukrainian creators to be rewarded for their intellectual labor.
We want to do this because protecting cultural heritage is essential to preserving national memory and identity. Films are not just artistic works, they are a living reflection of our history and culture. We cannot allow our heritage to be appropriated and our history to be destroyed, as this undermines our right as a nation. It's also important to understand that every review of illegally appropriated films financially benefits Russia, and those funds help fuel the war against Ukraine.
The project is significant, not only for Ukraine, but for all of Europe. The European community must consistently support the protection of intellectual property rights, as this is a key element of the global movement to preserve cultural diversity. Supporting Ukraine in this issue sets an important precedent for the proper regulation of cultural rights and helps ensure cultural justice in an international context, aligning with core European values.
The protection of cultural heritage is not only a national matter, but also one of international dignity and justice. As Lina Kostenko aptly said, nations do not die of heart attacks. First, they are deprived of their language, then their memory. We firmly declare we will not allow our language, our memory, or our culture to be lost. This protection is critically important not only for Ukraine, but for all of Europe and the global cultural heritage. Thank you for attention.